Hello everyone, it's Edwina here. I'm trying my camera again. I think there is something wrong with it, and I've never really been happy with it since I had it. So I am looking to buy a new one. Now I bought this one on Amazon, and I've been looking at them on Amazon. I've seen one for about £80, which I'm very tempted to buy. But before I do, I wondered if anybody could recommend one to me, because that's always a good thing to have someone recommend a camera. I don't want anything fancy, just something very simple and basic, because I am not very technical minded. Anyway, today I'm here to show you this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful journal. I have been so blessed lately. I mean, my last few videos I've had the swap with Chris Gill. That was a dream catcher, and then the beautiful Beatrix Potter snippet roll from Laurie. Then my beautiful Tilda doll from Eva, and now this absolutely fantastic journal from Jean Wragg. What can I say about it? I'm just going to do a very, very quick flick through it, just to give you a taster. It's tied with sari silk, which I absolutely love, and it's quite a big one, and you can see all that luscious lace on the edge. Isn't that fantastic? Now, Jean is new to journal making. She's only really been doing it, well, since the beginning of this year, and I just knew, we've had conversations, and I just knew when she mentioned what she was working on that I just knew it would be fantastic. And couldn't believe it when she gifted it to me, because I would have paid for it. I mean, it's just up my street. It really is. So we have this gorgeous upholstery fabric cover. We have this image and buttons and appliques and the doily on the spine. I mean, perfection. And then you open it up, I mean, look at that. My favourite paper, which isn't paper, it's actually fabric, because this is what Jean does. She goes that extra mile, and she used the paper collection and actually printed it on fabric so she could line it. Isn't just I'm lost for words. Tucks, beautiful images, quotes, beautiful scrolling on the corners. She does a lot of fussy cutting. I don't have the patience for that. I mean, they look like stamps, but they're actually fussy cut. More tags, and I love these shoes, and she's made it into a tuck. I am in frame, won't I? I'll get carried away, you know me. Look at that beautiful dress. Look at it. And this is Victorian fashion, late Victorian fashion, and it's really, I have developed such a strong interest in it, and who knows, maybe one day I'll make a journal with the same theme or similar theme. Another beautiful dress. I could quicken up because there's a lot of pages. just to give you a taster. Jean has actually done a video, a flip through, and I will leave the link in the description box for you to see and to pop over and see if you haven't already seen it. I can hardly believe. Look, all fussy cut. Amazing. The work that's gone into this. I can hardly believe that this is, you know, but this is Jean. Sorry, what I'm trying to say is that, you know, this is only, what, a second journal that she's made? But this is Jean. Whatever she does so well. And you know, if you're familiar with her work, just how wonderful it is. And I just am over the moon with this journal, this first journal. I have a modest journal collection, which I have either won in a swap or purchased, mostly purchased. And I mean, if you're interested in seeing it, I'll pick out the best ones, or a few, because there's too many, and just show you. If you're interested, it doesn't matter, it's not really my thing to go broadcasting what I have, but I had to do this for Jean. It's been on my mind, well, ever since it arrived through the door, to do a video, because I love it to bits, and it's so beautiful. And for someone who's so new to journal making, I mean, she's a born journal maker. I mean, but as I was saying, whatever Jean does, she does to perfection, because that's her way. Now, I know she told me that she had a few problems, but you would never know. You would never know by just looking at it. And this is an envelope, look, and it's got something in it as well, which I haven't read, and I ought to. Oh, I know, I think that's that, yes, that letter. Yeah, I remember what she was saying about the letter. I don't think I read it properly. I did look at it. And what was I saying? Keep losing the train of thought. Oh, sorry. I'll do this. Right. I remember Jean saying that the hardest thing was about, oh yeah, about leaving blank pages, but I find that hard too. But obviously, I mean, a journal is designed principally to be written in, and let me show you this close up. Do you know, I've actually got a zoom on my camera. Don't laugh. I've never used it. I only really discovered it today. This is just how bad I am. I've been told that what I should do is study the camera inside out before I start using it. But I don't know. I don't know. Oh, I think that's a stamp. Isn't that lovely? And anyway, I don't want to. Just these. Yeah, I know what I was saying. I was saying about Jean having a few problems, but as if you would never know. You would never know. But if Jean is like me in some respects, if you're having problems, then it drives you nuts, and you think, oh no, people will see. But actually, people don't see. people only see how wonderful it is. And you know, I'm working on a journal, as you know, at the moment, and the number of times you flick through it just to check that everything's in place and everything's all right, well, you get sick to death of it by the time it's finished. And I'm feeling a bit jaded with looking at the journal, but I have to tell you, the cover's almost finished. The pages are now ready to be stitched. Yep, and I have done most of the ephemera done, but I need to do a bit more. There are just a few things that I'll be thinking about and I want to include. But back to this. So anyway, it won't be long before I'll be showing you my journal. But meanwhile, here is beautiful Jean's beautiful journal, and you know, I didn't want to show it. Do you know why I didn't want to show it to you? Because I thought people would be jealous. Isn't that silly? Even if you are. It doesn't matter, does it? I want to write in it. This is what worries me. Most journals I buy because they're so beautiful and I don't want to touch them, you know, because I want to keep them pristine. I don't want to sully them with my handwriting. But for some reason I thought I'd like to write in this, and I know what I want to write, and I don't know. I'm still pondering that. I don't know where Jean got these gorgeous shoes from, but they're all fussy cut, and I just love the way that she's made them into a tuck. I mean, honestly, Jean, you're a born journal maker. And the dresses, well, they're to die for. Oh, I was wrong. I was born in the wrong century. I should have been born in this century so that I could wear all this girliness and lace and flowers and frills, and that's me, sadly. I was never a tomboy as a girl, you know, a young girl. Okay, now this is a picture of the Titanic, and included in here is a chapter from the book where Lucille talks about her experience of when it went down, the ship went down. I haven't got to reading it yet because I've been too busy working on my journal, but I will get to it. There's just so much to explore. Right, and I thought that was such a brilliant idea for Jean to put a bookboard in it, so that you've got a nice flat surface to work on, and I may come to using that if I do write in it. But it'd have to be my best handwriting. I can't scribble. Although I suppose I could. Oh, here's me going off at a tangent. I could type it out and then paste it in. I don't know. We'll see. It might stay like this. Ask me in a year's time if I ever got round to writing in this gorgeous tome, sorry. Tome, not tomb. Anyway, I'd like to thank you all for taking time out your busy day to watch, and for all the lovely comments that you've been leaving on my videos, and I hope you like my little quick showing of this beautiful, gorgeous, fantastic, perfect journal from Jean. Okay. Okay everybody, I'll say goodbye to now. Bye.